Hi, my friends. Today I want to present you a new story. Enjoy watching it.
I never asked for celebration. Birthdays to me were just calendar clutter. Another number, another awkward voicemail from a relative I hadn't seen in years. But this one arrived in cardboard. It was Douglas who spotted it first. I was still in the kitchen, sipping lukewarm coffee, scrolling through emails I'd already answered yesterday. He opened the front door to grab the newspaper and called out, "Jess, there's a package." I barely glanced up. Probably something I forgot I ordered. "No," he said, voice lower now. "It's from your parents." That made me look. He held it at arm's length like it might explode. Brown box. No bow. No handwritten note. Just a sterile shipping label with my name and address. And a return address marked only as a P.O. box. A cold knot tightened in my stomach. They don't even live in that city. I know. He placed it on the counter. "Don't open it." I laughed nervously. "You think it's a bomb?" "I think it's something." He nodded at the corner of the label. "Look at that seal." I leaned in. The tape was glossy, industrial. I'd seen it before, about a year ago in Serena's apartment when she was playing entrepreneur with repackaged art and ethically sourced junk. "I don't like this," Douglas murmured. Neither did I, but I already knew. We weren't dealing with a birthday gift. We were dealing with bait. The box sat untouched on the counter like a sleeping animal, silent but ready to strike. I couldn't look away. Douglas hovered nearby, arms folded, his eyes locked on it like it might twitch. "Something's wrong," he said quietly. "That packaging, the label. It's too calculated." I nodded. Douglas pulled out his phone. "Record everything from now on. If this turns ugly, we'll need proof." Before I could respond, my phone rang. "Mom." Same syrupy name lighting up the screen. Douglas nodded sharply. "Speaker, record." I answered, "Hi, Mom." "Sweetheart," she cooed. "Did our little surprise arrive?" "Did it arrive?" I hesitated. "Yes, it came." "Did you open it?" I looked at the box, my reflection warped in the glossy tape. "I did." I lied. "It's beautiful. Thank you." There was a pause. Then her voice softened, almost mournful. "We just wanted to show you how much we love you. You've always been our girl. Don't forget that." The call ended. I stared at the screen like it had burned me. Douglas exhaled. "They've never said anything like that to you." "No. Not when I got married, not when I miscarried. Not even when I begged for help. We didn't speak after that. We didn't need to." The truth was curling into view like smoke under a door. 20 minutes later, the knock came. 2 uniformed officers stood outside, neutral faces, practiced calm. "Are you Jessica Palmer?" one asked. "Yes. We've received a report about a suspicious package delivered to this address. May we come in?" Douglas stepped forward. "It's on the counter. We haven't opened it." They followed us inside, slipping on gloves. One drew a box cutter, sliced the tape with surgical precision. The flap peeled back. Inside, small paintings wrapped in bubble plastic, a certificate of authenticity, and a shipping slip, with my name on it. "Do you know who sent it?" I tapped my phone, playing the recorded call. My mother's voice filled the room like poison gas. The officer nodded. "Thank you. We'll need to take this with us." As they boxed it up again, Douglas whispered, "It's not just a package." I nodded. "It's evidence." 3 days later, I answered a call from a detective named Holloway. His voice was steady, professional, too calm for what he was about to say. "Jessica," he began, "your name appears on business filings tied to an ongoing investigation. Art sales, import-export, a registered LLC using your address and email." I blinked, my heart skidding. "That's impossible. I've never started a business in my life." "There's a digital signature. We've traced an email, chapalmer.designs@catchartmail.com. Does that belong to you?" I nearly laughed. "No. I once tried to sell a futon on Facebook Marketplace. That's the extent of my commerce." He paused. "Would you mind reviewing a signature file?" He sent it. I'd opened it. My name almost. The strokes were close but wrong. Like someone had copied it after glancing at the back of an old birthday card. "This isn't mine," I said flatly. "Could anyone in your family have accessed your documents?" I swallowed. Years ago, Serena, my parents, I used to trust them. Then this might be how they did it. He hesitated. You've technically been listed as a silent partner for over a year. Douglas, sitting across from me, tightened his grip on his mug. What does that mean legally? It means your name was used to help hide Serena's activity. Fraud. Money laundering. Possibly customs evasion. We're still investigating. I sent them a statement that afternoon. A scanned image of my real signature. A notarized affidavit denying any involvement. And still, the shame clawed at me. Not because I was guilty, but because someone I once braided hair with had made me complicit in crimes I never knew existed. Later that night, Douglas set his hand over mine. They forged your name. I nodded. They turned me into a shield, and if I hadn't stopped it, I'd be the one in court. He didn't say what we were both thinking. Serena had stolen more than my name. She'd stolen my silence, and now I was finally taking it back. The news broke on a Thursday morning. I was folding laundry when Douglas burst into the room, tablet in hand. She's been indicted, he said, breathless. Wire fraud. Identity theft. 3 federal counts. I dropped the shirt I was holding. Serena? He nodded, scrolling. They'd frozen her assets. The business website's down. Her face is everywhere. Mugshot, arrest warrant, federal filings. I took the tablet and stared. There she was. Hair tied back. Makeup gone, eyes hollow. Not the golden child in pearls and curated smiles. Just Serena Palmer, charged criminal. I wasn't sure what to feel. Relief? Vindication? Grief? A part of me still saw the little girl who used to beg to borrow my sweaters. The rest of me saw the woman who tried to destroy me and smiled while doing it. That evening, I got a call from my mother. For a second, I almost let it go to voicemail, but I didn't. Her voice was brittle. You ruined her. No, I said, she ruined herself. She was protecting the family. You've always been strong. You don't have children. You bounce back. The words knocked the breath from me. So I'm disposable? I asked quietly. There was silence. Then, we didn't think you'd take it this far. I almost laughed. You mean reporting identity theft? Providing a statement to federal agents? She's your sister. No, I said, voice steady. She used to be. I hung up. For the first time in years, I felt clean. The golden child had fallen, and beneath her shine there was nothing but rot. Douglas stepped in, placing a gentle hand on my back. You okay? I nodded. She finally faced consequences. For once, I didn't take the hit. He smiled faintly. About time. Outside, the wind picked up, cool, decisive. Like the end of a storm. We met at a cafe downtown, neutral ground. My parents were already seated, stiff and uncomfortable, like guests at their own trial. I suppose you're proud, my father began, his voice clipped. You made a spectacle out of your sister. I stirred my tea slowly. No, the law did that. I just stopped covering for her. My mother leaned forward. Do you really think this changes anything? Families forgive. Families don't sacrifice one daughter to protect another. My father scoffed. You're being dramatic. I opened my bag and placed a folder on the table. My final statement to the authorities, notarized and signed. I didn't need their approval, just closure. You used me, I said quietly. My name, my trust. For years, I believed I was too sensitive. Turns out I was just too forgiving. My mother blinked as if realizing, for the first time, I meant it. I'm done, I said, rising. With her, with you. They didn't follow. Outside, Douglas waited. He took my hand without asking what happened. He didn't need to. I looked back once through the cafe window. They were still seated, still silent. And I was already gone.
Friends, what do you think of this story? Write your opinion in the comments. Would you like more stories? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss any videos. See you tomorrow.